Hey gang, get ready to hear the very funny one and only Brent Gove at my live event talk about how he built his teen business to number 3 in California, up from 30 to 40 deals a year to over 400 deals doing mega open houses. Hey, by the way, I'm working really hard to bring you guys great content that will help you blow up your business, but I can only do it if I have subscribers. So my goal is to hit over 1,000. So please just take a couple minutes, or just take a minute, like and subscribe the video. Maybe make a comment. It all helps. So I'm truly grateful for you to be here, and I hope you're gonna like this one. Brent Gove, unbelievable, super funny. Without any further ado, let's rock and roll. So it doesn't matter how big you are, how bad you are, how much production you do, there is always somebody bigger and badder out there. So this agent that I'm gonna invite up, I mean, you guys, I am so excited. Like, this is such a rare treat. We happen to have him in town. We added him to the lineup. So his picture is actually not up here. This gentleman makes multi six figures per month. Okay, an incredible, motivating speaker, philanthropist. I hope I said that properly. Incredible philanthropist, and I just want to welcome up Mr. Brent Gove. Give him a big hand. Thank you.
You're awesome. All right.
You are.
And how's everyone doing today? Yeah. First thing I want you to write down, right? Listen, ready?
Gentlemen, we'll get you some chairs.
Ready? You want to? I sold over 5,000 homes.
Yeah.
And here's
Here, guys. Do you want to take some chairs?
Stellar. No investors, all individual buyers. Probably not solid.
I'll go to the other room.
Okay, here's the key. Go ahead. One word.
Just as long as we're not blocking the exit, so wherever you want to go.
Right? Is your marriage dead? Come on, go ahead. You know what I mean? You know, it's like, what kind of energy? Remember when you first met your wife? You were so excited. You put energy, you know, you got her flowers and got her cord. Now it's like, you know, he just gets in and you get it, right? I hope you get your spouse's door. What kind of energy do you put into the listening appointment? Are you prepared to listen to music that inspires you? Are you trying to show up in purpose?
There's 2 over here. And we can bring another one over. 3 guys all together. 3 guys together in the back. Come on.
Buy a home with the builder, I'll show property for I'll probably never make a sale. Or you picture it in your mind. I'm going to show property today.
There you
I'm
go.
going to show them 3 to 7
grab a
homes. I'm
drink.
going to show them the ugly ones first and
Now we're
everything,
good.
and end with the good homes. I'm going to build momentum, and they're going to get excited, and they're going to appreciate the investments because they showed them first. At $2 million, you show $2 million burn turns. You should. They'll appreciate the good to me. You show 7 beautiful $2 million homes, I can't decide, they're all amazing. My clients can always decide because I look for the nasty ones. Everybody has champagne taste out of your budget. You want to go here, like, you want $2 million for this? Perfect house. You guys think, oh, that's horrible. I'm going to take it off the list. That's my first one. And the next one's a little better, and a little better, and a little better. By the time you get to 5, 6, 7, like, oh my God, we want this house. I sell a home the first time I take people out all the time, maybe 2 times out. Because I don't do the geographically smart way to do it. And I was almost said, what if I'm wearing cowboy? I'm from Puerto Rico, it's 88 degrees 24/7. This is me dressed for winter. Like, it's freezing cold here, you guys need to know that. So I would go to this part of Calgary, to that part of Calgary, to this part of Calgary, to that part of Calgary. It looks like a big star. I don't go, well, we'll start in the south part, go to the east part, end up in the north part, wrap up to the west part, do it all geographically. You want to show the worst homes first and then the best homes. And guess what? You will sell a lot of real estate. So, what is my story to you today? My story is about Brent Grove. Up here, I love this. How to close more deals with YouTube. I'm gonna change, my talk's gonna be how to close more deals with you, Inc. YouTube's awesome. I'm all for it. Facebook. Ishmael could be the sweetest human being I've ever met. Give Ishmael a hand. That was amazing. What a great guy. But it's really, if it is to be, it's up to my brother. If it is to be, it's up to my neighbor. No, if it is to be, it's up to me. You can make excuses or you can get it done. And you can put some energy into your open house. You can just show up and walk around bored and hey, come on in. It's like, no, baby, it's game on. You ever seen like the hockey championships here in Canada? Like the final game?
He's from California.
Everything's in slow motion. They're like breathing like ramen bulls. And there's a in the U.S. we have this thing called football. Okay? I know you guys do too. We have it too, you idiot. I know. I'm from Puerto Rico, so back off. But we have a saying, times and space here takes its toll every day is the Super Bowl. Super Bowl Sunday is like the epicenter of an athlete's life if you're a football player. And they're so intense, they're so mentally prepared. What if you approached every day like it was the Rugby World Championships, the hockey, championship, the Super Bowl, the football? What if you would approach it instead of just showing up? So I want you to write something down. Be serious. Everyone write this down. When do you expect to sell your next house? Is it next week? Put it down. You don't have to show your neighbor. I want you to know. I want to show you something. Are you going to sell a home tomorrow? Like, oh yeah, tomorrow. But realistically, is it 2 weeks from now? Is it a month from now? Is it this Monday? Wait, you have a phone? Get your phone out. Get your phone out. You can text people and ignore me. Get your phones out. Put on the phone. You open a app where you can take notes. You get your phone out. Good. You can be texting away and everyone will think you're taking notes. It's great. So you can text someone your number. When will you sell your next home? In 3 days, 7 days, 21 days, 2 months? When do you expect to sell your next home? Everyone got it? You're all looking at me. Good. Okay, next one. Just 2 numbers I'm going to have you write down. How many homes are you going to sell this year? You're going to sell 10, 30, 20, 40, 300? But realistically, I'm going to sell 1,000. Great. No. Realistically, right now, just you don't have to show this to your neighbor. Text it to your spouse. Honey, I'm going to sell 30 homes this year at $800,000 a piece. Got it? Everyone got it? You know how many homes you're going to sell. Okay? So here's what I did. I'm going to talk to you about breakthrough. My first 6 months, I sold 3 homes, and I wasn't very successful. The next 12 months, I sold 18, did better. Next 12 months, I sold 28, did better. My third full year, 3.5 years in, my third full year, I sold 48 homes, and I made, in 1999, $393,000. I was going to be a school teacher and a rugby coach, a soccer coach, and take summers off and vacation, go to Banff, go to Key West, go to Cabo, enjoy my life, go to cabins, hunt, fish, houseboat. That's why I wanted to be a teacher, so I could enjoy my summers and do nothing. Can you, right? Like, what do you want to do for the rest of your life? Nothing. Like, I don't want to work for 40 years. So I thought, what occupation that I could do 9 months and then take 2 or 3 months off and just houseboat and water ski and fish and hike and mountain bike? I go, teaching. Like, oh, you love kids? I like free time. Okay? And so my 4th year, I sold 48 homes. I was doing open houses. I'd start at 9 in the morning and go till 9 at night. Do that Saturday. Sunday, I go to church in the morning at 9, get out at 10:30, start around 11, putting signs out for an hour. Put out 30 signs, not 3, and stay till 9 at night. And during the week, I had a lot of free time. Buyers and sellers are out on the weekends. They're at work during the week. I was at the Science Museum. I was at Apple Hill. I was at the Pumpkin Patch. I was at all the fun things with my kids. My wife and I have a whole bunch of kids, and we have eight kids, all girls, except for 4 boys. Anyways, so you guys heard me say that this morning. But anyway, so here's the deal. I had a lot of clients, and because I put myself in the path of progress, well, I would never do open houses. Good, door knock. Call the expireds or for sale bonus. Do TikTok, do YouTube, do Facebook, do something. I chose open houses because if I could just get my hands on them, I scared you backed up, okay? It wasn't like but if I could just get in front of them, they were mine. They'd say, tell me you already have an agent. I already have an agent. great. There's no law that says you can't have two. Right? I said, I tell you what you don't know about me, because we just met, as I'm networked with about 100 of the top agents here in Calgary, we share our listings together. I guarantee you I will find you your dream home in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So while you're looking with your current agent, if you tell me what you're looking for, I promise I will bring it to you in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and you will not hear from your agent, and you're going to go, oh my gosh, this is everything we've been looking for the past 3 to 6 months, and I will do this in the next 2. I pound on tables. I wouldn't do that. Good, do what you do. How's it going for you? It's sucky, it sucks. Okay, good. Now, so I'd say, give me a chance to spoil you rotten, to give you service you've been looking for 6 months, your agent has failed you. I go, here's the deal. If your agent calls you with your dream home, write the offer through them. Don't call me, call them. But if I call you with the home that you were just like, this is amazing, and it's crickets from your agent, would you give me an opportunity to write that offer? And I shut up. Would you?
Where's the house?
Well, when I find the house, would you give me an opportunity?
Done.
Every single time. Like, oh, do you have an agent? Oh, you have an agent? All right, well, here's my card. Call me if you decide you hate your agent. If it's not working out, that's not how you do it. Well, you're stealing clients. You do not own your clients. If you talk to an agent in Calgary, do you think, well, they own me? No. And what they don't do is they don't go tell their agent, hey, I just have Brent Gove looking for me. They don't tell their agent. I know their agent exists. They don't know I exist. And I work every morning. I get in the office and I'm looking, and I'm calling. Let me tell you what, that is how I built my business. I ended up with 60, 70, 80 clients, just manual labor, using smart, like these guys, Facebook, YouTube. But back then, we had the penny saver. It was in the 90s, okay? We didn't have YouTube or Instagram or all these wonderful tools. But I'm telling you, if I moved to Calgary today, I'd be doing open houses. I asked someone in the back here, yeah, you could do open houses, and I would hold them open for Royal LePage, for Coldwell Banker, for Keller Williams. It doesn't matter what brokerage you're at. If you're a Royal LePage agent, you should be holding Compass houses open, Sotheby's open. I've been holding other brokerages open houses open for decades and decades, and I picked the best neighborhoods at the prices I wanted to work. I didn't wait for the email to come across going, hey, anyone, give me a bad neighborhood in Calgary. What? Forest Lawn? Stand up if you live in Forest Lawn, because apparently you live in a crap hole, you know? I'm from Forest Lawn. No offense, hey. Anyway, so Forest Lawn, apparently you all agree it's not the best Calgary neighborhood? But do we or no? It's okay? Is there a worse one? Are there any bad neighborhoods in Calgary? Oh, yeah. So you get that listing, hey, hold my open house because I don't want to get shot. And you hold open in where you don't want to be. You pick in Sacramento, where I'm from, Northern California. It was Granite Bay, Loomis, Roseville, Rockland, Folsom, El Dorado Hills, and all the prices were double to triple everywhere else. So I did all my open houses there, and it's the craziest thing. I got buyers that were $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 all the time. Today, those neighborhoods are all $800,000 to $3 million. And how'd you like to have 60, 70, 80 clients that you have met, shaken hands with? They've given you the information. They've told you what you want. You're able to look. So why am I telling you this? So that's where I was in 1999. I sold 48 homes that year, which means I was selling 3 homes a month to 4 homes a month, occasionally 5, averaging 4. 4 times 12 is what? 48 sales. I was averaging 4 sales a month. And I thought that was pretty great. And what happened was I ran out of escrows. Anyone, like you hand your spouse a check, your wife, your husband, here you go. And they go, wow, this is great. I'm going to pay off this credit card and this. I'm going to make the car payment. When's your next closing, honey? Like, don't have one. How do you like having nothing in escrow? Isn't it freaking amazing? I got nothing in escrow. It's so exciting. It sucks. Can we admit it's terrible? And I had 3 in escrow on a Friday morning, end of June, 1999. I'll never forget it. And by 9 a.m., one blew out. 10 a.m., another one blew out. 11 a.m., another one. I went from 3 in escrow, woke up, no homes in escrow by noon. I panicked. I was 33, 34 years old, a little older than Jesus, maybe 34. He was 33. Jesus? Yeah, you know Jesus, where you'll be in heaven, or maybe not. Anyways, okay. Anyways, just kidding. So here's the deal. So I have nothing in escrow. I call my wife. I said, babe, it's July. Everyone's distracted with the 4th of July. Then I'm going to come back from that holiday till the 10th in the U.S. And I said, I need to work every day. Like daddy's got to go caveman. Some of you need to go caveman right now. You need to go cave woman. You need to go kill something, drag it home, and feed it to the family. You get to growl more often. I just slobbered. So here's the deal. I decided, I got pissed. I had enough of enough. I'm better than this. You're better than this. You should get a little angry. Not at Kevin Trudeau. I know his name is something else. Justin. Justin? Is it Justin? Whatever. Biden. I don't even know his first name. Tommy Biden, whatever. But anyway, Joseph, right? Joe Biden. Cup of Joe. Slow Joe, whatever. It's not, listen to me, it's not your prime minister. Is that what you call him in Canada? It's not the prime minister. It's not the president of the United States. It's not the interest rates. It is you. Take responsibility for your life. Freaking own it. Don't be a victim. You're not doing what it takes. Your ego's keeping you broke. Your ego's not your amigo. So guess what? I got upset. I said, this is unacceptable. And I'm going to do something about it. And I write this down. BHAG. Raise your hand. Some of you know what that means. Raise your hand if you know what that is. It's an acronym. One person, B, 2, 3, BHAG. 2 in the back. Oh, you guys are freaking amazing. This is awesome. It stands for big, hairy, audacious goal. A goal so big you tell people about it, like, they go, who the hell do you think you are? Like, that's audacious. Like, yeah, right, buddy. And it's hairy. It like if you need an alarm clock to wake up in the morning, your dreams and goals are so small. Like your goals and dreams, you bounce out of bed, man. You don't need an alarm because you're excited. You're alive. And so I set this big, hairy, audacious goal. Can't hit a goal you don't have. And here was my goal because I got pissed. I said, it was just me, had no team, no assistant. I said, I am selling 30 homes in the next 30 days. To hell with selling 30 homes a year. That's for kids. You got all day tomorrow. Why couldn't I go show property, write an offer, get them to present it tomorrow night? Well, they don't present offers till Tuesday. You need to up your game. I get my offers presented within hours every single time, for the most part. Well, how do you do that? I'll teach you how to do it, but here's the deal. You don't wait for them to present your offer Tuesday night. Someone will step on you and give a higher price. You got to learn, and how do you do that? Massive failure. You got to be willing to risk your ego. Well, I don't want to be that guy. Fine, be broke. Keep your kids in the public school system. The public school system in the U.S. is horrific. And I put my kids in private schools that taught them to own businesses and be entrepreneurs and think for themselves. So here's the deal. I'm selling 30 homes in 30 days. Nobody does that. Big teams do that, not individual agents. And let me tell you what, you can't hit a goal you don't have. Remember I said when you sell your next home? Some of you put 3 weeks. Some of you put 5 weeks. Some of you put 2 weeks a week. The reason you will not sell a home tomorrow is you are not even thinking about it. It's not even a possibility. And that is why you will not sell a home tomorrow. It's not Kevin Trudeau's fault. Bob Biden. I'm getting mad. We are so beat up, beat back, beat down. It is you, Inc. How to close more homes with you, Inc. It is your mindset. Tony Robbins says 80% of the chokehold in your business is your mindset, man. I mean, Zig Ziglar tells a story of altruist Howard Hill. He was in the early 1900s. He could hit a bullseye every time. There were turkey shoots. And then he was so good he could pull another arrow, pull it back, and release it and split the shaft of the arrow. He was Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, Venus Williams, Wayne Gretzky of archery. Nobody would even compete with him. He won every single time. You're just going to lose your money. True story, famous guy. And Zig Ziglar says, I could have every one of you in this room shooting better than Howard Hill in the next 3 minutes. Guaranteed. And you're like, well, that's ridiculous. He's the best in the world. Nerves of steel. Eyesight off the chart. Zig says, oh yeah, every one of you, provided we blindfold Howard Hill, spin him around and around, stop him in no particular direction, leave the blindfold on, and say, let the games begin. How many of you think you could shoot better than Howard Hill if he, right? Well, it's ridiculous. The man can't even see the target. Precisely! You don't have a target. You're like, I'm doing okay. I was selling 48 homes a year as a wandering generality. You must be a meaningful specific. So I set this goal through my pain, having nothing in escrow. I'm selling 30 homes the next 30 days. And all of a sudden, I have to sell a home a day. I'd never set that kind of a goal. And the goal begged a question. If I were to sell a home every day, what would that take on me? What would it require of me? It would require losing this attitude. What are you doing today? I'm going to go down to the office. I'm going to call some clients, try to set up some showings this weekend, maybe book an open house. Maybe I'll try to get a listing or two. Wandering generality. Man, that is not how the champions do it. It's not how the Navy SEALs do it. Who's the stars in Canada? The county Mounties? I don't know, the Canadian Rocky Police? I don't know. What do you call your stars, your elite military in Canada? The special forces don't behave like that. They will die trying, man. They're focused. There's only one outcome here. And so guess what? I went to work. I said, okay, if I'm going to sell a home every day, I got to show property every day. No more showing property. So I have to show. I got so radical. I go, somebody, someplace, somewhere seen a halfplex, a duplex, a condo, a piece of land, a $1 million home, a starter home, a second home. Somebody, an investment, somebody seen something today. It's not kind of sort of needs to happen. It absolutely has to happen. And I went to the office at 6:37. I'm like, hey, I know you want to live in this part of Calgary, but I found this one. It's on 2 acres. It's really close. And they'll say, it's got to be 3,000 square feet. It's got to be 2,000, or you look at the 90s. Because have you ever shown, there's not much inventory. I've shown people, I can't find them a home. You're an order taker. Congratulations, you're a massive failure. What do you mean? Well, they said it had to be no more than $2 million. It had to be on 5 acres. They won't look at anything under 5 acres. It has to be in this neighborhood or this town. And guess what? Your job as a professional is to say, I found your dream home. It is 7,000 square feet. It's on 10 acres. And it's $1.8 million. And you tell them all about it. Like, oh my gosh, when can I go see it? What you don't tell them is it's one neighborhood away from the neighborhood they want. Well, that's dishonest. Well, not really. You just haven't told you about the home. Let's go look at it. Or they say it's got to be 5,000 square feet and it's 4,500 square feet. First, try to make them happy. Do everything they want. Everyone has champagne taste on what? A beer budget. It happens with $10 million buyers. I was just looking at homes in Tahoe last Sunday for $6 million. So I'm like, I was like, personally, not impressed. Because I want a $10 million home for $6 million. It doesn't change. People look at $500,000 homes, $800,000 homes. They want $1 million home, right? Or do you want the best? So I started showing property every day. I called people. I called anybody. I started showing property once a day, twice a day. I started writing offers every day. I started writing offer after. I started selling home after 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 home. In a holiday month, people don't even think about real estate till the 10th of July. Now, I didn't sell 30 homes in 30 days. I didn't. My record was 7. I was normally selling 3 homes a month, maybe 5 homes a month, typically 4. 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. 1 month I sold 7. How would you feel if you sold 7 homes in the past 30 days? How would you? Now, some of you did. Stand up if you sold more than 7 homes in the past 30 days. You probably have a team or something, but stand up. Anybody? There you go. There you go. Give him a hand. Give him a hand right here. Now, stand up if you're a solo agent and you sold more than 7 homes in the past 30 days. Solo agent, stand up. About 4 people. Awesome job, guys. 2 in the back. Go up and talk to these guys. They're the ones doing it. And I had done that one time, and I thought, will I ever do it again? Will I ever get back? Well, that month I didn't sell 30, but I sold 14 homes. I failed epically. Didn't even get close to my big, hairy, who the hell do you think you are, audacious goal? But I sold a home every other day for an entire month. I can't even tell you what would happen to your life if you had the huevos. I'm from Puerto Rico. That means coconuts. If you had the huevos to actually do something crazy like that, challenge yourself in the law business. By the way, everyone should give them at least 1 deal. We thank you. We're not just takers. You should give them a deal, and if you like them, use them some more. Don't just say, hey, thanks for all the free coffee, food, drink, the free event, and see you. You're a taker. A giver's like, how can I help them? And how can I help my stager? And how can I help my painter? And how can I help my roofer? And how can I help my plumber? You want someone to help you? You reap from the window you sow. If you're not reaping, you're not sowing. Givers gain. Winners win. Takers take. If you don't have friends, you're not being a friend. So I'll end with this. This is the first month I ever made $188,000 in a month. $188,000 in a month. Is that a lot of money or little money? It's a long time ago. It would have been more like 300,000 or 400,000 a month. Do you know you're capable of being more? You could show up in a way you've never showed up before. You don't have to be like me. I'm trying to be intense. I'm trying to be passionate, because passion is infectious. And energy. And I'm telling you, I understand some things, but I'm trying to get your attention. Am I like this at open houses? Of course not. I'm way more intense. I'm like, excuse me, can I get everyone's attention? I'm serious. I put out 30 signs. It took an hour to put my signs up. My signs are this tall, that wide, free list of area homes. Everybody comes in for the free list of area homes. If you don't have free list of area homes on your sign, I don't know what you're doing. No, it's the 2-story. We want to see, they drive off. Oh, it's an English Tudor. I don't like it. It's brick. They drive off. They never drive off at my open houses, because I have free list of area homes. If you're in an area and you're thinking about buying, what do you want? The free list of area homes. I have to get on chairs and talk to the people in my open house because they're packed. Because I spent an hour putting the signs out when it was 110. When it was raining sideways, I bungee corded them to doors and walls and posts. And nobody did open house, but I did it. I was so soaked and wet, I had to go lock the front door, run into the half bath, and completely change. And then people poured through the door all day. I picked up 19 buyers on a Sunday. Ran 19 people's credit on a Monday. Actually ran 37, only 19 qualified. Man, you could do more, you could be more, I was never the same after that. I went on to sell 400 homes a year, year after year after year. I want to challenge you. Remember I said, how many homes are you going to sell this year? And you wrote 80, you wrote 40, you sold 20. You could do more. Now, is it all about doing more and doing more? Nope. It's about having boundaries. I never missed church. I went to men's camp. I spent time with my kids. I was the coach of Little League. I was the coach of soccer. I was the only dad at the pumpkin patch with 29 moms, because I went caveman on the weekend and I was there during the week. I was able to be at the school activities. I was able to sell at a high level. So what is my message to you? My message for you is don't be a victim. Be a victor. Step up, own it. And then I will end with this. If I could have somebody pull something up, who's in charge of the laptop? Can someone come up, whoever did Mark? Can you do it? Can you pull up my website? Pull up brentgove.com. So now I do masterminds, and I have one coming up in March. What's the weather like here in March? Is it 80? 70? Seriously, what's the temperature in March? Who's going to be honest? Minus 50?
That's February.
It's cold still in March? I didn't know. So every March, I do a mastermind in Cabo, and I bring in people who sell 1,600 homes a year, 2,600 homes a year. Jonathan Campbell will be there. And so, and where is it? Right here. It's in Cabo, March 4th through the 9th. And every year, 1,100 people grab their passports and show up. And let's go ahead and, can you help me, Ishmael? Thank you. Click on that. Click on this thing. See if it takes you there. Is that a link? Yeah, good. Dear God, I didn't know if that would actually work. And scroll down. Keep going, keep going. By the way, I do one in Maui. This is only about 150 people. We're going to go help the people of Lahaina, about 150 of us. Super expensive, but a lot of fun if you like to golf Kapalua. Let's go. Here's the Cabo. Keep going. Now, just go there. If you click on it again, let's see if we can actually go there. And then scroll down. Scroll down. Yep. And I don't know if you have sound on that. Do you have any sound? This is our actual mastermind every year. We have Keller Williams agents there, Remax agents there, Royal LePage there, Compass Sotheby's, and it's okay. They get the idea. So I'll just sing for them while it's happening. But we bring about 1,100 people to the Hyatt Ziva. There's 5 restaurants. There's entertainment. There's marlin fishing. There's golf. There's the spa. It's just right on the beach. It's incredible. It's high-end. It's $797 a person for 5 days. And you get to hang out with some pretty cool people. What I was going to tell you is this. It's all-inclusive. Includes all your food, your meals, everything. The resort is the best, and this will change your life. It is the number one thing we do all year. People love it. One big fire. It doesn't matter what brokerage you're a part of. Come to this. You could sign up right there at brentgove.com, and it sells out every single year in weeks. We just opened it up. Who would like to not be here in March for a week? come down to Cabo and hang out. The who's who of the superstars in real estate will be there. It will be a life-changing experience. I hope to see you there. Don't miss it. And thanks for having me.
How was that? Was that good? Was that good or what? Is this guy incredible? I saw a YouTube video of Brent Gove 2 or 3 years ago, and I was like, I want to know that guy. That guy, I want to know him. And I stalked him. I went to one of those events, and I stalked him, and we went into a room, and there was, when you go to these events, like Brent's just surrounded by people, they want to take photos with him and that kind of stuff, because he's an amazing speaker, and he's very motivating. He's so passionate about what he does and how he helps agents. Brent lost his house in 2009 in California. It was... And this is the thing, people go through stuff, and this is the point. The point is you can do whatever you want to do. You can, when I read in 2018, I did 18 deals, which sounds like a lot to some people. I read Sell or Be Sold by Grant Cardone, and then I read it again, and then I listened to it in my car, and it gave me permission to crush it. And I literally 10 times what I had done the year before. And surrounding myself, I partnered with somebody who was crushing it, and at a time that I really needed some help and support, and didn't want anything back from me. And together we blew it up. So, anyways, another big hand for Brent. Thank you so much, Brent, for speaking today. We're really, really lucky to have him.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Brent Gove's Mega Open Houses. I hope you really enjoyed this one. I'd be super grateful if you could like and subscribe. Help me on my journey to 1,000 real estate subscribers. Oh, you guys, don't forget to also check out Passive Prospecting with YouTube and with TikTok. We'll see you in the next ones.